Okay, so in this video I'm going to be talking about the Xbox One. Yeah, so basically the Xbox One. It was announced, it was shown, the controller was shown, it was announced that the Kinect camera thing is going to be bundled with every Xbox One when it's sold. So yeah, but basically the event, it wasn't really what I was expecting it to be. The whole event was just sports, TV, Call of Duty, and obviously unfinished game footage from sport games. More sport games, yeah, I know. Yeah, there was an exclusive shown from Rare. No, it wasn't Rare. Remedy, sorry, the makers of Max Payne and Alan Wake. Alan Wake was good, graphics were great, gameplay was solid, it was a good game, it was pretty good, it got a bit samey, but you know, other than that, you know, Remedy do make good games. They didn't do Max Payne 3, but yeah, I believe the game was called Quantum Break, or Quantum Theory, or something along them lines. But the footage that they shown of the game was it started off looking like a TV show. It was like a real time acting thing, like a TV show trailer, which didn't really help the conference, because they you know, that's all they were talking about was TV and sports. And for people that don't really watch much TV, but you know, and also the people that don't like sports, you know, it just sort of didn't seem relevant to gamers. And plus, seeing as the Xbox is a gaming machine, which admittedly it has sort of changed over the past few years with the new experience update on the 360 and things like that, you know, it didn't really, I felt like I was in the wrong place basically when I was watching the presentation, and I wasn't impressed with what I saw. They didn't really release many specifications on the Xbox One. The name's quite controversial to some people. The general feedback of the event has been quite negative, and I'm part of that negative group. I wasn't, like I say, I wasn't very impressed by it. I'm still on the bandwagon, as they say, for the PS4. I believe that the PS4 is going to be more of a gaming machine than the Xbox One. All I can say is we're going to have to just wait and see what Microsoft have at E3, and it's not that far away. It's, you know, it's under a month away. I believe it's only a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So I'll be tuning into that and seeing what they have to show. Hopefully more games and less TV and sports stuff. You know, I really don't care about that kind of stuff. But then again, as well as Remedy's games, they showed Call of Duty. You know, it's Call of Duty, you know, we know it's coming out. Ghosts was already announced before the event. We knew it was coming out for the next Xbox and the PS4. You know, yeah, they've made a new engine, but have they really made a new engine? You know, have they actually made that new engine? Because they compared the footage from Ghosts to Modern Warfare 3. But if they, yeah, the differences looked, you know, there was differences obviously, but you know, if they compared the footage from Ghosts to Black Ops 2, there wouldn't have been much difference at all. It just seems like they're focusing on making realistic looking dogs, to be honest. That's pretty much what everyone's saying at the moment, because, you know, everyone's nicknaming Ghosts to be Call of Duty dogs or something, which is quite funny, because they do seem like, you know, they're just focusing on dogs, and, you know, everyone's sort of got this joke going about it. But there were some specifications for the Xbox One that were released. So it's going to be an 8-core x86 AMD CPU. It's going to have 8 GB of RAM. They didn't say what kind of RAM it's going to be, like unlike Sony. Sony said it's going to be GDDR5. For all the techie guys out there, I'm sure you'll know that it's going to be, you know, fast RAM. And obviously PC guys can't get that RAM in their systems at the moment, so I'm also expecting that RAM is going to be available for PCs in the next year. and it's also going to come as standard with a 500GB hard drive, a Blu-ray drive, which is a no-brainer. They really needed that Blu-ray drive, and you know, just standard Wi-Fi, gigabit Ethernet, and HDMI with 1080p and 4K support, which is, you know, always good, seeing as it's going to be a TV-based system, obviously, and sports. You know, how can we forget? And also USB 3 support. So, you know, they are upgrading it. Obviously, if they didn't upgrade it like they have, you know, it'd be even worse. The controller, on the other hand, you know, it's got the same basic look of the old Xbox 360 controller. It does kind of remind me of the first Xbox controller, but, you know, other than that, it's you know, it's been changed, and there's going to be less latency, less delay in what you press on the button and stuff. But obviously, that is also going to depend on the TV that you have. You know, your TV might not have a very good response rate, you know, so that might not matter. It might improve it if you have a bad TV in terms of the response rate, but, you know, still, either way, you know, it's an extra feature, and I'm not going to complain. So yeah, so we also have the PS4 specifications as well. So it's going to, you know, the PS4 is going to have pretty much the same RAM. It's 8GB as well. You know, they're both pretty much identical, really. It all depends on, you know, what sort of games they bring out now. That's all I care about, to be honest, when it comes to these games consoles. You know, that's the thing, they're supposed to be games consoles, but they don't. Well, the PS4 does at the minute. It seems like a social game experience, but the Xbox One just doesn't appeal to me at all at the moment. As a gamer, it's not something I would look at paying for. It's just another thing as well. You know, obviously you're going to have to pay for the system, and on the Xbox website, I believe. Oh no, Zavvi, sorry. The people in the UK will remember Zavvi. Yeah, it sort of went a bit under, but they do have the Xbox One up for pre-order, and I believe other retailers as well, like Shop2. Well, I say retailers, e-tailers, internet people. They've both got the next-gen systems for $399 for pre-order. So obviously that price is subject to change, as well as when new SKUs come out. So better hard drives and stuff like that. You know, more bundled controllers with it and things like that. You know, it's all there basically. You know, you can guarantee your next gen system now, basically, and the only thing you need to consider is the fact that the price that you pre-order it might change. It could go up, it could go down. You might be emailed, and you know, they'll say, you know, yeah, there's more SKUs available. You know, there's going to be various games on release. You know, please select your game and things like that. Do you want any more controllers with that? With the Xbox One especially, did you want to bundle a Xbox Live subscription, which you're going to need? There's no way in hell that you're going to be able to play your Xbox One or use your Xbox One fully to its full potential without gold. So basically, in a nutshell, you know, I'm a bit disappointed about the Xbox One, but I am looking forward to E3 to see what Microsoft have to show. So, tell me down below, are you looking forward to the Xbox One? Are you getting the Xbox One? Are you more leaning towards the PS4 at the moment, or are you just going to wait it out for E3 and see what they have to show? Obviously, more games would be nice, Microsoft. I do understand that they're not ready yet, but still, that's not much of an excuse. You know, you still sort of at least talk about them. You know, say that they're coming instead of talk about TVs and bloody, I don't know, whatever, sports. So I'm just going to wrap up this video, and I hope you enjoyed the little commentary video and the gameplay footage as well. And don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment down below with your opinions.